This is Tin Caps Baseball on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tin Caps on Deck, the Tin Caps pregame show brought to you by Hoopy Insurance Services. Tin Caps back home this week. They hope to start a 6-game series with the Beloit Skycarp tonight if Mother Nature cooperates. And they're riding a season-high 5-game winning streak. This being Tuesday, it's our chance to speak with the manager of the Tin Caps, Jonathan Mathews. And first and foremost, congratulations winning the first series of the year, but winning 5 in a row. That's even sweeter.
Yeah, it was. I thought I kind of told the guys on Tuesday we got punched in the nose the series before, and so I was kind of anxious to see how they were going to respond. And even though we didn't win that first game on Tuesday, the fight was better, the compete was better. And then that kind of carried over the rest of the week. So yeah, when you can win 5 on the road, that's always kind of a nice week.
What was the mindset going into that game Tuesday? As you said, you lost 5 out of 6 here at home, and Wisconsin still leads the West. But the team has had some struggles. So A, what was the major game plan? And 2, what was the mindset going into last week in South Bend?
I think more than a game plan, it is the mindset, and that was kind of the message that first day in the clubhouse. We just talked about what it looks like to compete. These kids grow up competing, and sometimes I think guys get into professional baseball and they worry about advancing and worry about showcasing skills, and they kind of forget that it's mano a mano, sometimes. And so we kind of just reminded them about that, and I thought they took the message to heart and played with kind of some fire and a little bit of fight in them. And it was, more that than it was anything about any game planning.
As the week progressed, the bats got hotter, and you stop and think, in the 6-game series, you pounded out 54 hits, 19 extra base hits, 10 doubles, 9 home runs. The bats came alive, and that certainly had to help.
Yeah, it did. It's hard to score in this game anymore with as good as the pitchers are without some version of slug. And, I thought the guys, not that they go out and try to chase homers or chase slug necessarily, but good at bats, swung at the right pitches, did damage. So yeah, we hit some homers and we hit some doubles, and, it's going to allow you to score a lot more runs.
Speaking of pitching, Carson Montgomery Thursday night, an outstanding performance, 5 shutout innings.
Yeah, he was awesome. That was his best outing of the year, and arguably, maybe ours from a starter standpoint.
The comeback on Saturday and getting Jack Costello with 2 key extra base, the 2-run single in the 7th and then the 2-run homer in the 9th. His bat got cooking again. Yeah,
it did. The base hit was with 2 outs, and anytime you can score runs with 2 outs, that's a bonus. So yeah, he had a big night for us, and that was a fun win Saturday.
I wanted to say on the air Sunday we were playing at Wrigley Field East with the winds gusting over 40 miles an hour. That was a crazy day.
Yeah, the best thing about that game is it's over. I didn't think we were going to make it to the end of it. Yorman and I, our pitching coach, were stressing about if we're going to have enough pitching, and it seemed like whoever was going to score last was going to win, and they had the last at bat, and so. But Igor Hill came in and shut the door, and then Edmondson kind of did what he does in the 9th to stop the bleeding, and we got out of there with a win somehow on Sunday.
Well, the winning streak is still intact. Hopefully we get the 6-game series with Beloit started tonight. Your thoughts on Beloit?
It's a good baseball team. They run a lot. So that's going to be a big thing. Our pitchers are going to have to control the running game. Our catchers are going to have to be dialed in as far as that goes. So it'll be fun. It'll be probably stressful if they have some traffic on the bases, but otherwise I think it should be a fun series for our guys.
Well, congratulations on the 5-game winning streak and winning the first series of the year, and hopefully Mighty Mo will continue to shine on the Tin Caps this coming week.
Hopefully so.
That's manager Jonathan Mathews. We're back with more in a moment on the Tin Caps Radio Network.
Podcasts by Federated Media.